What's up, everyone? Welcome back to more Vintage Cube. Still forcing Storm, trying to get that elusive trophy. Guess I could just take the Pyretic Ritual. Usually I'll try to table cards like this, but maybe I should just cut Storm really hard. Just try to make it as likely as possible that no one else can go into the archetype. So I think I'll just do that, because the other card I could take is like Portent, and that's kind of weak. So same thing for Seething Song. It's not really competing with much. Treachery is kind of good. It's okay in Storm. But maybe I can just cut people out of Storm. So let's just try to draft it this way. Now there are 3 good lands. Volcanic, and a blue and a red fetch, and there's Ponder. Ponder is really good in Storm. So I'm just going to take the Ponder, and maybe I can wheel one of the lands. We're starting pretty heavily skewed towards blue-red Storm. And Manamorphose is great for that deck. So is Ignite Memories. And they're both kind of likely to table. They're both equally likely to table. Maybe Ignite Memories might table more often. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with the same strategy. Okay, this one I'm not sure what to do, but I think the Ignite Memories is more likely to wheel. And I think Manamorphose is really important. There's nothing here really for the Storm deck. Duress and Gruul Signet would both be playable. I'll take the Duress. It's going to be good in certain matchups. Alright, this is somewhat late Fact or Fiction. I definitely like that. And it goes well with my cards too. Just given I have all these rituals, it's going to make me want to get like Baral and Goblin Electromancer, stuff like that. And those cards are really good with Fact or Fiction too. Okay, here's the final red ritual. I think this is the last one that's in the cube. And it's not up against much. And even blue is a little bit open. 7th pick Click. Which, yeah, we don't want the Click. It's fine, but it's actually kind of hard to cast, and let's just lock up the ritual. Now there's no Storm cards here. I'll just take the blue-black land. This is the pack that we opened. Let's see. I think Ia and Kieran might be the best card here. Sower is very similar. Yeah, maybe I'll take Sower. I could see it being good because decks might sideboard out all their removal against Storm, and then I can use Sower, and it might just be very powerful. Okay, it looks like we didn't table those lands. I was looking to table some lands out of these packs, so yeah, maybe blue is not that open. Lalia or Goldspan Dragon. Probably won't play either. Okay, we got the Ignite Memories. So we have a plan here. We pretty much got the entire blue-red Storm deck already. At least all of the instant and sorcery, half of it. There's actually still quite a bit more that we need. But okay, let's put these creatures to the sideboard. Yeah, green is not that open. So the deck will be a bit different this time. Wow, we opened Soul Ring. That is awesome. Sheldock would be good. Ragavan would be okay. Yeah, we'll just take the Soul Ring. We have the option to play black or not. It's going to depend on if we get... There's a few important cards that you will take in black. Talisman is kind of one of them, but Demonic Tutor's a lot better. I think I just have to take Mana Crypt. I don't see how I pass that card. But Mind Twist would be really good. Talisman would be fine. Yeah, our mana is ridiculous in this deck. Soul Ring and Mana Crypt, so I might just want to take... I think there was a Consecrated Sphinx in the first pack. Or no, maybe that was last pack. Just given having Soul Ring and Mana Crypt, this will make just having stuff like Inferno Titan in my deck really good. You can just randomly win games with that. Trinket Mage also looks pretty good here. It fetches both of these. Other option would be a fetch land, Memory Jar, or the Titan. How important is Memory Jar? We actually don't have the card draw yet. So, okay, I'll take the Memory Jar. That one's kind of a close pick. Okay, similar spot. 2 good fetch lands and a Preordain, all of which are going to be great in this deck. But I'm going to make the same pick again. Just keep taking these instants and sorceries, and we can get past In Flames. It's going to be great in this deck. Now I'll take Frantic Search. There are some combos that make Frantic Search really good. We don't have them yet. Mystical Tutor. Yeah, it's good enough. It fetches Ignite Memories. Take it. We don't have any creatures yet. Yeah, here's the Oath of Druids. That's the card I was thinking of. But here's also the Brain Freeze. We're going to have to take that. There's not enough cards in this pack to expect to wheel it. Okay, there's the Turnabout. So yeah, our archetype is very open. And it's looking like we're not going to play black. Maybe if I get Yogg-Will. Yogg-Will will be very strong in this deck. I'm going to play it if I come across it, but currently our mana is really bad, so I want to play as few colors as necessary. Winter Orb. Okay, oh, here's the Bushclaw Talisman. I guess we'll take that. So I'll be looking to wheel that Oath of Druids. I think there was enough cards to wheel it. And yeah, we could end up having an Eldrazi in this deck. But I'm still looking to get Baral, Burgi, Goblin Electromancer. I haven't drafted a deck quite like this. Or at least I haven't recorded one yet. Palinchron. This is another untap effect, and it even lets you go infinite, but this card is just so bad. I've played it so many times. I've never had it be good. It just really needs to get out of the cube. I'll cut this in Wingmare. Okay, so we did not get the Oath of Druids. That's okay. Here's the Goblin Electromancer. I have to assume that this card will wheel. Just given what our deck looks like, we kind of have all of the cards. No one's going to want this card. There's also Thassa's Oracle. But I don't love that card. Usually you can just win off Ignite Memories or Brain Freezing the opponent. So I'm looking at this Tinker. And I think I'm going to speculate on that. I think we can wheel the Electromancer. Now here's Scalding Tarn. And also Underworld Breach. And this is a great Underworld Breach deck. We have Frantic Search and Brain Freeze. But yeah, I'm going to take the risk this time. Scalding Tarn is better than all the other fetches I've seen so far because it gets blue and red without the need of a dual land. So I can take Signet, which would be fine with Tinker, or I can just take Inkwell Leviathan. It's kind of interesting. Okay. I'm going to try to wheel the Inkwell. No one should take that card. I'll take the Signet. Okay, here's Wheel of Fortune, which, yeah, we're actually heavily in need of that effect. Okay, there's the Baral and the Time Spiral. Both would be good. We don't have the Mana Flare yet. I think we just want the Brawl. I want to make sure I get at least one of these. Okay, Blightsteel Colossus, that's another Tinker target. I don't love this one though, because it's just kind of easy for the opponent to deal with, I feel like. But I guess I'll just take it anyways. Suppose I'm not playing black at this point. So I just didn't get the fixing. Both of these black cards would be fine. But I'll just take the Chain Lightning. Light up the stage. This is decent card draw for when you're going off. Okay, the Electromancer did wheel. Yeah, I do think this card's more important. The Breach wheeled 2. Okay, everything is kind of working out here. I'm going to take out these black cards. There's still a Time Spiral in like the last pick or two here, but we're probably not going to get that. Oh, and the Inkwell Leviathan, we're hoping to get that card too. Sweet, and we do. Okay, Lotus Bloom, yeah, I'll play that card too. Maybe Blightsteel is better than Inkwell. I think Inkwell Leviathan's a little bit better in like the slower, like Legacy Cube. Is Tinker banned in Legacy? I think it might be, actually. Okay, I think the Tinker is good enough to run, just because, I mean, I have Soul Ring and Mana Crypt. Okay, I'll start with the Blightsteel in the deck, and then if I play against like white or maybe even blue if they have some bounce spells, then I'll bring in the Inkwell Leviathan for the Blightsteel. I think I want to cut a card here. Yeah, probably just light up the stage. So our mana is definitely not great. So we're going to have to be careful about that. But otherwise, this is kind of a sweet deck. I have a feeling it can get some fast wins. Actually, wow, we didn't get the Past in Flames. That's really a shame. That card would be incredibly good. But we do have Underworld Breach. That might be enough. Okay, we're on the play for the first round. I guess I have to keep. This deck is pretty interesting. Does need some card draw. So that's what we need to draw with this hand. A white-green aggro deck, maybe? Okay, there's the Underworld Breach. Wow, can I just win this turn? Let's see. So I have 4 mana, and I play both of these rituals. That puts me up to 6 mana. Then I can Brain Freeze myself for 9 cards. Then I will have 9 cards in the graveyard plus the 2 rituals and the Brain Freeze. But I don't have extra blue mana to do another Brain Freeze. I'm just going to wait because I don't think there's that much downside. Just given what I've seen from my opponent. If they play Thalia, that's going to be really bad. But like besides that, there's probably not too much they can do. There's Wheel of Fortune. Okay, yeah, we're going to just go off now. So how do I want to do it? My mana is kind of awkward here. Find a Scalding Tarn. I think I have to use Ignite Memories here to get the red. I'm not gonna brain freeze this time. I actually just need one more. Yeah, mana is really awkward here. Okay, so I could Wheel of Fortune. No, I can't do that. The Ignite Memories for 7. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. I might just might come up a little bit short here, and then I'm gonna have to win with Blightsteel Colossus. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Yikes, okay. They're playing 4-color Swords to Plowshares. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm probably dead this game. I may have had a win there, and I just messed it up. I may have been able to brain freeze myself. Then use some rituals and then Wheel of Fortune them for the win. I thought I couldn't brain freeze enough, though, but maybe we'll try that on the next game. Mystical Tutor, okay. Need to get rid of this Blightsteel Colossus. I don't know if I have anything that discards it, though. Okay. I'm just gonna Fact or Fiction. Maybe if they give me a pile of 4. Oh, there we go. Frantic Search. Okay. Perfect. We're gonna have to take the Frantic Search. Chain Lightning's not doing much against that Mother of Runes. They have Fractured Identity on top of their library. What can I do about that? Not much. Yeah, this is the problem with Blightsteel Colossus. It's good on turn 1 or turn 2, but once you get later in the game, there's so many ways to deal with it. Fractured Identity. How do I stop that? I think I might be out of win conditions now. Yeah, I think I was just too impatient in this game. Could have waited a couple more turns. Memory Jar. The jar down. Maybe they'll try to Fractured Identity this. Kinda doubt it. Wow, they are going for it. Seems kind of crazy to do that. I'm just going to sacrifice it. This is risky because if I draw my Tinker, then my Tinker is gone for good, but I feel like I have such a small chance of winning this game anyways that I'm just going to not let them have the Memory Jar. We have Mana Tithe. Yeah, their deck looks kind of random. I kind of like my chances against this deck. Even though this game has not gone very well. Cameo, yeah, that also stops my win condition. So I'm just going to concede. In the Inkwell. Chain Lightning seems kind of bad. Goldspan Dragon will be good against their Planeswalkers. Another fairly awkward hand, just because you don't want to have Brain Freeze or Ignite Memories. Well, you don't want to have both of them in hand. Wow, Mana Tithe. Not like this. Nice, okay. Got the island. Wow, they have Vryn Wingmare. I feel like they could take this card out of the cube too. Vryn Wingmare. I think they really need to take some Storm Hosers out. But I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem this game. I think we can still maybe overcome it. Okay, they have the Omnath, not bad. Okay, so Memory Jar or Foff? Guess we'll do this one first. Okay, Uro, that's actually totally fine. Try to win with Brain Freeze instead of Ignite Memories here. Probably just chump block with the Trinket Mage here. 6 mana. Okay, they took the Soul Ring. Yeah, that's definitely a problem. Okay, I have 7 mana. Yeah, this is actually... There's just really nothing I can do. I just have to play out this jar and pass, and then hopefully the jar will survive. And if it does, then there's a decent chance I can win next turn. He could have attacked with Colonnade, and then I would have been at 3 life, and I would be in danger of dying to the Mana Crypt. So I'm glad that they didn't do that. So I just need them to not have the card that destroys Memory Jar. I know they have one more card that does it. No, they're just going to pass. Okay. Winning the flip again, nice. And a Desperate Ritual, which, well, it adds to the storm count. Gotta hope that they don't have a counterspell here. And untap, and now I need to Brain Freeze, because otherwise I won't have access to it. So yeah, just Brain Freeze, get it into my graveyard. So I guess I need Underworld Breach is the card that I need here. I don't have too many draws at it, just because of this Vryn Wingmare. It's really going to hurt my ability to make mana. Gold Span Dragon pass. I think I'm just dead on board, so yeah, I don't think it worked out this time. Yeah, Vryn Wingmare, it's really good against this form of Storm, where you're generating your mana with rituals. It's not that good against Blue-Green Storm. Yeah, that's too bad. Kind of punted the first game, and then this game just wasn't able to get there. Good games. Okay, there's no chance to trophy with this deck, but I actually really like this deck, so I'll keep playing it. We're gonna have to mulligan this. This looks fine. Just put the win condition on bottom. Find that later in the game. Or we'll just win with Brain Freeze. Okay, we found Tinker, not bad. And against green, okay, wow, they're gonna scoop, okay. Wow, okay, my opponent really didn't want to play Magic, okay. It's gonna be a fast draft. All right, here we are for the last round, and we're on the play. This hand looks okay. I just need to draw one land. Then I can Trinket Mage, get Soul Ring, Factor Fiction, and just start building up to the combo. I haven't really gotten to combo off yet with the deck. I feel like the deck might be missing just a little bit. Aston Flames, even Thousand Year Storm I think would have been good in this deck. This is probably the type of Storm that I have the least amount of experience with. Hey, another green deck. It looks like it might be mono green. Nice, we drew the Soul Ring. Yeah, that was an insane draw. Courser, okay. The Lotus Bloom. So I actually don't need to take the Wheel of Fortune if they split it from everything, because I can get it with Underworld Breach. So I definitely need some lands here. Okay, I'll just take the 2 lands. And I could Frantic Search here, but I think I'll just save it for the Storm turn, right? Let's just keep waiting. Yeah, I'm not sure when to Storm. Playing against mono green, definitely before the Lotus Bloom comes off, but okay, they have islands in their deck. The green matchup can be tricky because they might have Eldrazi's. Okay, I think I'll wait one more turn. Doesn't seem that important to go off this turn, so I'll just wait, get one more land drop. They kept all their mana up last turn. Kind of confusing. They only have single blue, so it's not that scary. All right, we're going to try to go off here. Seething Song. Turnabout. Frantic Search. Want the Tinker? No, I don't need the Tinker. Okay, there's the Breach. Now, I can probably just win with Frantic Search now.
It is such a good night to kiss. It is such a good night to dance. It is such a good night to Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo, 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 love. It is such a good night to kiss. It is such a good night to dance. It is such a good night to Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo, 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 love. It is such a good night to kiss. It is such a good night to dance. It is such a good night to Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo, 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 love.
There's the Mystical Tutor. Yeah, that's what I want. Past Mystical. I'm gonna go for the Ignite Memories. It has to work, right? I think it's better than Brain Freeze.
It is such a good night to kiss. It is such a good night to dance. It is such a good night to Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo, 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 love.
Okay, now I think I have to Ignite Memories here. Or do I get one more? Let's see. Frantic Search, remove everything but Ignite Memories. Then I discard 2 cards. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Definitely a gamble. And now I definitely have to Ignite Memories. They've got to have like some 8-drops in hand, right? Really just a 3-drop would work. Oh, there we go. Blightsteel Colossus. That's amazing. Just the 12-drop right off the bat. Okay, there's no way this is missing. Sweet. Blightsteel. Okay, so they're blue-green with Blightsteel, so that probably means that they have Tinker as well. Maybe Sower would be good. I can bring in Sower. I think this is just good in general. I take out, though, Brain Freeze. Just take out the Signet. I do really like Sower in the matchup. Brain Freeze is so good with Underworld Breach. I don't think I can take it out. Lotus Bloom. All right, Signet is coming out. Okay, maybe opponent is on an upheaval plan too. With the exploration. Tracker, okay, this is a good start. I can Frantic Search into Sower next turn because Frantic Search generates 1 mana. Let's see what my opponent does. Okay, they play some mana. Yeah, I think we were going to want to take out the Tireless Tracker. Lotus Bloom. Yeah, let's just discard 2 lands here. Fact or Fiction can find us some more lands. And then maybe on the Lotus Bloom turn we can win the game. But let's see, they have 6 mana, maybe 7. Might be able to play something strong. But I'm feeling like we're in a good position here. I feel like this deck was actually pretty good, but didn't get it to work in the first round. I'll take the pile with 3 cards in it. Okay, I'll take 1 more land. That seems fine. 4, 5, 6, 10. 10 lands are accounted for right now. There's only like 6 or 7 left in the deck. 7, I think. Yeah, it looks like my opponent might just not have enough action. Steel, Soul Ring. Blightsteel's definitely bad. think we will be able to go off next turn. Okay, okay, I forgot that. Yeah, we don't have Brain Freeze, so it's only Ignite Memories. I just don't know they even have a card in their hand that has a converted mana cost, so I should probably just be trying to win with my creatures. 2, 3, 7. Yeah, I just have lethal here. So I'll just win with my creatures. I could have played Electromancer last turn. This will be anticlimactic, but I can just win off of these clues. Okay, there we go. Nice 2-1. Okay, well, we're getting closer. I feel like I've had some good decks. The trophy is coming any moment.